I want to win 4 out of 4 this year. 3 FNCSs in EU and globals, preferably. You know, I mean, I like to set high standards, but I'll see if I can live up to them.
Glad to see that you are here. You're speaking to me from the UK at the moment, Veno. What's it like to be back in Europe?
I don't know. So I'm not enjoying the winter too much, but there are some things I miss about America.
What did you learn from your time in America with Clix?
Well, in terms of Fortnite, the big things I've learned was, what it's like to stream tournaments, for example. What it's like to live and work with someone at the same time. I've never had as honest conversation with a teammate as I've had with him.
Do you think you've come back from America as a better player?
I think I've come back from America more mindful. To be honest, once you get like this stage of your career when you have championships won and stuff like that, it starts to less be about learning Fortnite, and I think I'm going a bit too deep here, but learning yourself a bit and then learning how to, get the best out of your teammates and stuff like that.
Now you're back in Europe and you've got 2 new teammates as well in Vico and Flixie. So tell me about forming this trio, because as far as I'm aware, it wasn't actually the original plan going into Chapter 6.
When I was playing with Clix, it was, I was thinking to myself, well, I've not been doing this all along. I'm playing the game how I see the game should be played, and I want people to follow me into battle thinking the same way, having complete trust in me. I was playing with Queasy a bit, the only IGL I've really trusted ever, and it wasn't working out as much because we needed a bit more firepower on the team. I was getting up there, so I went and picked up 2 fraggers and guys who tend to eliminate a lot of people. And then I was trying to bring some calmness to their game and more consistency.
Did you have any misgivings about teaming up with Vico and Flixie? Because they have so much talent, but obviously you're a much more experienced player.
There's always misgivings going into it, but you go in on the optimistic side, and I went on a very optimistic side because I know I could get the best out of them.
Have we seen the peak of this trio yet, or how much do you think you can develop as a team?
I think if we don't get complacent, then this Grands probably you'll see the peak of this trio. I'll say this now in the short term, yeah, Grands will be the peak of this trio. I want to win 4 out of 4 this year. 3 FNCSs in EU and globals.
How would you describe the way that you want to play the game at the moment? Because I can imagine how Vico's playing it, but what about as a trio?
I've always kind of came into Fortnite with the ideology that Surge is easy and that the zone, Storm, is your friend. Something I always said to Clix was, Storm is your friend. Don't be nervous in it, because I hear him shaking whilst moving it. I'm like, it's your friend, don't worry about it.
What's your ideal situation? Do you prefer to have to make a rotate to the other side of the map?
I remember I learned this the hard way in one of my Grands. It's the first Grands I ever played with Queasy. Whenever the zone pulled max, like as far as it possibly could, we did really good. And then whenever the zone pulled on us over and over and over and over, we had a bad game. And that was like a learning thing, like, okay, just because you pull zone, that doesn't mean you just sit and twiddle your thumbs.
Queasy, Swizzy and Murstache, when I look at that trio, I just go, oh, you're the high ground kings. Does that mean that they're going to get high ground for free, or are you going to challenge them for it?
I mean, I like playing for a bit of both, but I think that's how my ideology has been this season. Like, we can do everything, so why not make it a mixture? I'm starting to make tweaks to my gameplay. I think I'm going to be playing for high ground a bit more.
Obviously, all eyes are on you guys to at least make it to the grand final. I'm sure you're going to be dominating page 1 of the leaderboard, but how are you going to keep things calm?
I'm not someone who really gets too nervous anymore. I think it hits everyone just a little bit, butterflies, stuff like that, but butterflies are a good thing.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. Good luck in Chapter 6.